All right. Good evening. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is System, and we're gonna do some things today. What those things are, I have no idea. uh, um, this is my solo run. This is the Dwarven Stronghold run, and this is the machine floor of decoherence. My mega build that's maybe 5% done, maybe. Anyway, uh, this is kind of bleh. It has been a long swap over because this is actually like the second back-to-back move I had in this world, and everything kind of feels like it's all over the place. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to play Minecraft in the last week or so, but when I have been playing, I've tried to be here, and I've tried to start cleaning up the world and bringing everything over here. And like the very first thing is, I don't know if you guys can even see this, but yeah, there's an import bus here and a fluid import bus here. I've just tried to dump everything I can into applied energistics, just to get things cleaned up a little bit. I have started making some specific pieces. I'll get to that in a minute, but as you can see, I've got a bunch of fluid storage components. I've made some tool interfaces. I have some things. Things will be done today. What those things are, I don't quite know yet. So then let's go back over to the other platform. This is the lawn base part of the PDEM over here. I did finally fix this. This is my old titanium setup, and it still works. It's still just fine, but it was running on light fuel, and I swapped it over to benzene, and I tried to get it running again because yeah, we need some titanium. And it's time to turn this thing back on. All right, we need some titanium. For anybody that's ever played this game, you know if you're doing applied energistics, you need to drown in titanium, and right now I am not. So, one of the things that I'm going to do today is go through all of my homes. Let's see, yeah, here's my list of homes. If you could see that in yellow, I use maybe a half a dozen of these regularly. And the rest of these are probably ones that I need to inspect and perhaps delete. In addition to that, I do need some brand new ones. Like I could really use one right here in the clean room. So I'm gonna do set home CR for clean room. So that way I'm in here. This is still a hot mess for anybody that's feeling a bit claustrophobic in here, but for anybody that has seen this before, you already know. I've already pulled like 4 or 5 chests out of this building. So yeah, it's much less cluster than it used to be. The only other change that I've done is this is one of my 2 spare parts setups. I made myself a world accelerated apiary setup, kind of like we have on the Minions run. So yeah, all I've been trying to do here is get the empowered bee, because I want to empower this node. And if you can see, you can't see. Crap. There you go. So I only have 2 aspects on this node, and I don't like that. So I'm going to make myself the empowered bee. And then make some new nodes. I'm working on the bits and pieces. I have got Eldritch. Haven't got Esoteric. Of course, haven't gotten this. I did just get Charmed, as you can see. Charmed plus Eldritch is Enchanted, and I think you need Enchanted for both of these. So I think that's the reason why I skipped around a bit. But yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of bees today, but bees is kind of boring. Mostly I just want to keep things moving, and I want to keep things processing. As you can see, like I've got a whole bunch of resources here that I still need to process, and all of this needs to get dumped into applied energistics or get dumped straight into my ore processing plant right here, which is I was rather proud of it when I built it, but right now it's kind of an eyesore, and it's basically using type filters to assign the individual items to each process. Like for example, the crushed goes to the ore washer, the washer, the purified goes to thermal, this one goes to the macerator, the impure dusts goes to a centrifuge, so on and so forth. You guys know how this works. I want to rebuild this. Probably not today, but I need a good idea to do this. I need to do this in a better way. I don't know. We'll see. Magic is still out here. It's probably going to stay out here. Perfect shot. I landed right in the yeah. Did not mean to do that. So, I titled this "What Are We Doing Today?" because now granted, I don't think there's anybody in here right now, but what are we doing today? Well, I don't know. Whatever you guys decide. I am going to continue probably building applied energistics pieces until actually, you know what? No, hold on. Let's explore those homes, because I've got 55 homes now. Let's figure out which ones need to go away. Okay, let's put you away. And you can go there. You can go there. Okay. Actually, no, if I'm exploring, I'll take this instead. Okay. So the first one is a mine. And I have been exploring this one just a little bit right before I started. This has a cool abandoned mine shaft. I think most of this is lit up at this point. And I didn't really find anything else that I really wanted to keep here. So just taking a second look. We're probably going to delete this one. Yeah, it all kind of just dead ends. There's one other path that I want to find, and it's branches off from here somehow. Is it this? Yeah, it might be this. Goes back to here. Okay. And this. Okay. I only have 8 torches, but let's go. Let's see. Oh, I see. What is that a cactus? Really? Hold on, hold on. Is that an actual cactus? What the heck? Okay. That is an actual cactus. Wow. Alright, so, uh, we're out of torches. Very, very short, let's do this. Set home a mine. That way, I'll go and get some torches built, and then we're gonna come back. Why not? I don't have any here now. Unfortunately not. Stick. Dump a few, yeah, a few junk things. Don't care, don't care. And it's gonna be coal dust, right? I forget. If I think it's 1-to-1, honestly. I don't remember. And use my new clean room warp. Alright, assembly machine. Oh, I need some long rods in here. That's right. That's one of the things that I was planning on doing. Anyway, this will fill up with torches. How much steel do I have? So I am an IV. I have made some progress in this game, but not much. IV might sound impressive, but it really isn't. Just about anybody that puts their mind to it can get to IV. I don't mean that to be flippant or facetious or anything like that. It's like it's mostly straightforward. Like you don't really you don't have to have an applied energistic system to get to IV. You don't have to have auto processing to make it to IV. You don't have to have a lot of like the underlying processes. You can brute force your way to IV, which is basically what I did. Now to get past IV, I could probably brute force my way into LUV. I probably could, but that's the end of the line. Uh, so with that being said, I'm going to try to work on some automation and some building up of these basic processes. And this is the forge hammer. It is. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to. I'm trying to make this a little bit easier on myself as far as like, transferring things to and from applied energistics. There we go. Let's get you off of there and put you on. That way, I could just break this with an axe. That's not a big deal. Oh, and this one too. I want this one. Alright, so now if anybody's wondering about my code, that's decoherent second floor. Decoherence second floor. Let's see. Just put you right there. All right. So this is what the new setup is going to look like, but not really. But not really, because unfortunately, I didn't know what I was doing back then. I was going to use, as you can see, I was going to use conduits to for fluids, but not only is that inefficient, it doesn't scale very well, and I'm going to move towards using applied energistics for moving everything around, which is the way that you're meant, the way you're meant to play this game. So with that change is going to come some rewiring and some redesigning, and I haven't gotten there just yet. What I will say is I'm printing off pieces. As you can see, I've got some fluid storage components. I'm going to be making these drives. I've made over a dozen dual interfaces so far. I'm going to make another dozen or so, and then I'm going to start working on a very temporary auto crafting processing setup. I want to build something that's just big enough to build the pieces to build the bigger thing, if that makes sense. So that way I can start creating patterns and making pieces for the full setup, even if I only have the bare bones setup built. So that's coming right around the corner, but I want to build all the pieces first. So I will do some of this today, but one thing at a time. And while I'm still kind of rebooting my knowledge of this world and what I've got going, I'm gonna get rid of these homes. Like I said, I've got 50 something homes and I'm not using any of them. So let's see. There we go. Get ready. Hey, look, I've got a Gatling gun too. You better behave. One of my many goals in this playthrough was to eat every food, similar to what Hermit did for us on the Minions run. I know I mentioned on the last stream. Oh, hello. Got you, sucker. I know I mentioned on the last stream. Come on. That this stream was going to be on the Minions run, and I was going to play there, but it's been a rough week, and I haven't actually been on the Minions server in the last few days. The last thing I actually did was I made the Machinist bee, which if anybody hasn't seen that, that's pretty cool. It's kind of like a small acceleration to machines, and it also gives you a comb that gives you some interesting parts. It's just interesting all around. So anyway, I got that, but that's really all I've done on Minions in the last like 2 weeks, because IRL has been so wild. So what I'll say again is that I do intend for the next stream to be on the Minion server, but it could very well be here again. So, I almost named this stream a word that I kind of concocted the other day. I was mixing the words nostalgia and analgesia to nostalgesia. The idea that that reminiscing about the past had some sort of curative property. Because I am not nostalgic almost at all. I don't really like. I don't like traditions. I don't like old things. I'm very much a person that's interested in how things change and progress into better systems, better outcomes. So I don't generally look back with much fondness. But I got a big case of the nostalgias. I don't know, the other day. Maybe it's because everything in my IRL life is getting to be more and more difficult. For no good reason whatsoever, other than the incompetence and intransigence of others. I have my own intransigence. I'm not immune, but generally try to do things the right way. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. With things being as much of a pain as they have been, I kind of found myself falling into the trap of nostalgia, and I literally saw it happen. So, so what I will say is that I was actually planning on playing music on streams moving forward. I'm not doing that just yet, but that is coming in the future. And I've got two playlists. I've got a playlist of new stuff that I normally listen to, which yeah, thank you, sir. Which again, up until very recently, the last few days, I was proud to say all of the music that I listen to is made in the last like 10 or 15 years. I don't have any nostalgia for my youth whatsoever, and that's basically true. But that nostalgia bug hit me, and I made a quite a playlist of some fun 90s things. But yeah, it got me thinking about a lot of things, and that's part of the reason why I loaded up this one, this world instead of Minions, is because of us perhaps a similar feeling of, while things are so rough and chaotic, I'd rather jump into something a little bit more comfortable or relaxed or fully within my control, perhaps. Which is that kind of the sinister grasp of nostalgia, of the unchanging, unflinching kind of thing. So with that being said, I am in the old world. I'm not on Minions today, but I am going to take this time to kind of update this world and make some things new. Like I showed off, I kind of updated my extra scuffed titanium line. I'm updating the way I'm going to process things with A2. I'm gonna do some Janny things. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing some Janny things. How about that? Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Okay. Oh, hello. Goodbye. I do have decent weapons and armor. This is a Skullfire sword that's got some pretty good enchantments on it. It's not over enchanted or anything fancy, but it's definitely nice. It's about as good as you would get from a vanilla sword without using any kind of excess tricks to beat the vanilla limitations. Let's see. I'm in IV. I would say I'm in like early IV. I've got a lot of stuff that would count for like mid IV, you know, I've got a full plat line. I've got some multi blocks built. Um, but I'm nowhere near. I'm nowhere near assembly line, which is kind of the end of IV. Ooh, hello. Um, I will be working a little bit on tech in this stream, but for the most part, I think this is mostly a Janny stream. I haven't spent a lot of time in this world in a very long time, so you know, cleaning it up and building it and or building key things to modern standards, perhaps it would be a nice way of putting it, because um I guess what I could do is I've played GTNH in by myself and in groups several times, probably over a dozen times, you know, really across all the different attempts and whatnot. This is as far as I've gotten solo, which is early IV, and the minions run is kind of like mid to late IV, I guess we would say. That's as late as I've ever gotten with a group, so that's pretty cool. Um, um, Before I was playing on the minions run, I played on a run called Vanguard, and the Vanguards made it to I left about when we got to EV, give or take. Man, that's a lot of guys. Okay, a lot of guys. No, okay, all right. Can't be too sure with those water creepers. Holy crap. I think we found out confusing powder doesn't do anything the last time I looked it up. But we do want to keep the ender fragments. So yeah. So this is about as far as I've ever gotten as solo. But in order for me to get from IV to LUV, I have a lot of work to do. A lot of work. And I don't want to blow it out of proportions, but you know, it could be a bit overwhelming if I did everything all at once. So I figure what I'm going to do is I'm going to just clean up some things about this world and perhaps, you know, make sure I know where everything is. Make sure I know where all of my goodies are. Oh, hello. Wow. I just got evicted out of my cave. That's rude. What the hell? All right. Excuse me, sir. This is my cave. Oh, hello. Yeah, random cactus underground. Fantastic work. Oh, all right. So, all right. Ooh, goodbye. Oh, you nasty. Jeez. Hey, all of you guys go away, please. Nope. Dang it. How many freaking creepers are over here? Jeez. Nope. Run away! Oh, this isn't a safe place either. Dang. Alright, this is good enough. Whew, alright. I don't really need to keep any of this stuff. Alright, anyway. So yeah, I was playing this run, and this is as far as I had gotten solo, and then I joined the Vanguard run, stopped playing this one, more or less. And then went from the Vanguard run to Minions, and so I had like a 4 or 5 month span where I didn't even load this world up, or I didn't even log into this world, and it was actually down for a couple months. So yeah, just kind of getting used to where everything is again is part of the process here. And you know what better way to find out where everything is than to do a little caving, right? Right, guys? Right? Goodbye. Oh, ads. Oh, man. Ads are the worst. So, there's going to be some ads at play. I'm just going to keep doing this. I promise I won't die off screen while ads are running. Promise. I pinky swear, you guys. I'll also try to not talk about anything fun. Save it all for you guys. Okay, now. Alright, go. Alright, nice. Oh, there's a hive. I should really gather all the hives that I find, but I haven't been doing that just yet. I really should. I've got a shortage of princesses, and rocky princesses are among the best. Haven't been doing that. Oh, let's get you. So, let's, wow, this place just keeps... Oh, there's another one. Okay. Alright, let's, okay. It's a baby. Gross. Nope, get out of here, baby. Nobody likes you. Where are you? Oh, what? Where? Alright. There we go. Rude. All right. Oh, nope. Need one more. Right, and then looks like I need to go that way. All right, I think we're back. Just in time for another big spooky cave entrance. Excuse you. All right, that was a nice find. Let's clean up this inventory a little bit. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you actually either. Keep the wither skulls. I'm gonna keep the fragments. I don't need rocky drones. I was kind of hoping for some princesses, but no luck thus far. Yes. Hey, Izo, what is up? I am doing a bunch of things, or well, hopefully a bunch of things on my solo run. Just kind of like cleaning up things and looking through old waypoints, and perhaps I'm doing some caving right now just to kind of get used to things. But that's what I mentioned at the beginning of the stream is what am I doing today? Whatever the viewers are telling me I should be doing today. That's what I am actually doing today. So, hello and welcome. Right now, again, I'm just kind of going through my homes. I'm still working on home number 1. I'm cleaning out a mine that I found, or cleaning out a cave that I found on my first home. Oh, hello. Wow, he was patient. So anyway, yeah, this is my solo run, and I'm just playing this because I didn't know what I was gonna do on minions if I was to play minions today. I'm just kind of lost at what we're doing right now on that server, and with as crazy as my IRL situation has been in the last couple weeks, I just needed I needed some mindless fun, some brain dead gaming type things. So that's why we're over here in this world today. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I can do in this world without turning on a single brain cell. uh let's see. And get up here, yes. Okay. All right. All right. That was a pretty good warm up. Diatomite. So let's go back to the actual warp, or the actual home that I set. There might have been a different direction to go here. Yeah. The underground cactus. I'm still marveling at this. Just an absolute perfect idiocy of this cave. I have pretty good tools. I have this is probably the fastest tool I will own until I get a Vajra, and the Vajra is honestly not that far away, as far as I remember. I think you can stretch and make it an IV. But I think I'm done with this A mine waypoint for real. It's just a bunch of ores, and I don't really need the waypoint for anything, so I'm gonna delete it here in a minute. Oh, come on. But let's see. Other things that I could be doing is building. I've got a giant mega build that I'm working on. It's called Decoherence. I could easily put another 10,000 blocks on it today, and not even scratch, or not even make a dent in the project. I could start doing some more of the applied energistics rewiring. I could or I could just continue exploring my my homes, which is what I really need to do, because some of these homes have things that I need to gather up. This is not one of them, but it's fine. So the next one is Asteroid. So let's try that one. Dell Home A Mine. What do we got? Oh, this is literally the asteroid belt. Okay. So, this is a very cheap cry box. I basically have built one of these on every single planet to some degree. But I haven't built any permanent structures on any other dimension other than the moon. And I wanted to build some forts and some cool things of that nature. I just never got around to it. That's a lot of creative building left to do. So this one is a slash home. Honestly, can I do set warps? Hold on. No, I don't have op. Okay. I might ask to have that changed, but we'll see. Home list. So we're gonna go to R. So home AUR. I'm assuming that's Aurelia, which would be in the overworld. Yep. Yeah, so this is fun. I planted Aurelia out here in the overworld, and for anybody that doesn't know, you get Aurelia petals during the full moon. They make a whole lot more petals than you can possibly do anything with. So you really only need one of these Aurelia flowers, and they have quite a range, as you can see. Let's go over here really quick. This is one of the mega builds. This doesn't even count though. Like, I don't even know what to say. I build stupidly big things by hand, and they don't get finished. That is my hallmark, ladies and gentlemen. That is what I do. So this one is called the Nexus. It's also going to be called the Spine, colloquially. There is lore. There is lore for this building and the its inception. I might even read the lore today, like I said that I was going to last time, and then I didn't. So I might actually read it this time. We will see. Yeah. Yeah. John B. Cursed helped me empty out this floor plan, and he is also the host of this server. So he's a good dude. Don't afraid of nothing. But I don't need this. I don't need this warp. So Del home AUR. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go to Boar. I already know what this one is. I already know what this one is. I do not know what this one is. What? What are you doing? Oh. Oh, interesting. Oh, Boreal Forest. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't remember why I needed this. Oh, this might be where I did the heroic bee. Alright, so this waypoint can also go away. That's nice. Nothing special about this area, is there? Not really. Yeah, nothing too special about this. Alright. Del home or alright. Callisto, Cirrus, clean room. I don't really need to check any of those. DA is Decoherence Apex. That's going to be the top floor of Decoherence. Let's see if there's actually a floor there. Oh, there is. All right. So yeah, this is all of the junk that's sitting on top of Decoherence that needs to get moved downstairs still. All of these liquids need to be pushed into Applied Energistics. All of these chests need to be dealt with or thrown away or whatever. And then this cobblestone platform needs to get removed. These were my gem ores. They're going to go out to the overworld to be used in creative building. I need to gather up the rest of the gem ores. Which actually, hold on. Home ore processing. Oh, hello. I just fixed that earlier. Rude. Give me a second, folks. Ooh, that's very loud. Alright, yep, sorry about that. Apparently the clean room wants to be a pain today. I can't remember the last time I've had to fix it twice in a day. That's just kind of wild, especially with it not even being used, more or less. I'm just stunned. Okay, let's go in here and find out what. Another thing that I need to do is this inventory. Get rid of all of you. A drone, man. Really striking out on the princesses. You guys, I am maidenless in the game. Oh no. Oh no. All right, long steel rods. Here's a couple more. I am making the quad thorium fuel rods. I have just scratched the surface of nuclear fuel in this world. I'll even go and show you. This is all going to get rebuilt much, much better with my current level of knowledge and also technology. Yeah, I was using double layered steel plated reinforced stone to protect my quad thorium quad thorium reactor setup. Oof. Anyway, as you can see, that's what these are. They output 1920 EU per tick. It's it's the one the 100% failsafe one from the quest book, and I've got 4 of them. 3 of them are running. I don't think I ever started this one. Yeah, this doesn't even have the pieces in it. Okay, yeah. So I have a triple quad, not a quad. Triple quad reactor, which is just enough to power this. As you can see, this is the battery buffer, but there's a significant problem with this. The control circuit does not work properly. I do need to do some work on this. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. But what I wanted to do was make this a normal control circuit to say, like, this would kick on when it gets down to like 10 million and then turns off at like 150, as it's doing right now. Instead, it's clicking on and off at 150. So we will redo that circuit in a different way. Not today. Because again, we are doing... let's see. Deimos is moon of Mars. DS is where the it's Decoherent's second floor, which here we'll go there. Home DS, because if you haven't seen it enough, this is my mega build. One of the mega builds, the most mega of builds, perhaps. The most mega of builds, perhaps. This thing is going to be massive when it's done, and it's going to be like fully decorated and detailed out. That's going to take forever. I'm not even going to I'm not even going to take a stab at how long it would take me to finish this. This is going to take me literally forever. In fact, I don't even have world edit. Everything that you see is placed by hand. I mean, of course I used builder's wands, but everything that you see has been placed by hand, not copy pasted or anything like that. So give a quick little tour. It's meant to be feel like a liminal space, and it's also meant to feel a little bit like hostile architecture. Yeah, thanks, Batman. Appreciate that. It is. I really like this. It's meant to feel a little bit hostile, but hostile in the way of like you're gonna get lost in here and nobody's ever gonna find you. That's the kind of quote unquote hostile that I'm looking for. Perhaps like a negligent type of hostile. I don't know. It meant to be like a spooky factory. So yeah, we can go with that. I do want to, once I finish this thing, I want to use this map in some sort of like PvP style game. Yeah, GTNH might not be the pack to be making a mega build of this nature, but I love this pack, and GTNH is one of those kind of like forever packs. Like you could literally play GTNH until the end of time if you're trying to do fun creative builds. Um I've got like 2300 hours played in this world and I'm in IV. Uh yeah. 2303 hours. Now granted, this is before the game kept track of AFK hours. So I would guess a good like 500-600 hours of this is AFK. Like a considerable fraction. But yeah. Most of that time is creative building. Yeah. Yeah. What I'm looking for up here is like, and you can't see right now because it's all still open, but all of these catwalks are going to be mostly enclosed, but you will be able to see down through them to see other people running around on other floors. And so that's gonna be the trick. Like you can't get down to people directly, but if you see somebody running down like all the way down there, you could be like, all right, get over here. I'm gonna go down this, and then I'm gonna go down this ladder right here, and then bam, I'm down here getting ready to wreck some noobs. Uh, or if you see somebody down there, you could like jump off the ledge or something like that if you're crazy. Um, these support columns are so cool. Look at this. You can actually like climb up the support columns. And think of like a dimly lit hallway where you're perched up in the corner on one of these support columns. And then ha 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 ha, however the ambush may go. So this is gonna be a lot of fun once it's done. When will it be done? Question mark. Where are you in Thaumcraft? Okay, let's go over there. Home. Because most of my Thaumcraft and other magical things are in the PDIM, but they're over here in my lawn base, as you can see. I'm over here now, whereas yeah, this is Decoherence up here. So this is the infusion altar, and this is the automated alchemy setup. Mostly I made this to make soaps. And then underneath you can see like I've got quicksilver and skulls to for stability over here. Blood magic. I've got a field of primal shrooms. I've literally just got time wood cores on my last stream. So I got some time wood cores to run these a lot faster, but I don't think I'm even gonna need it. Because the other thing that I'm doing is I just made this energized node here, but it is not the greatest. It only has two aspects. It's got ordo and air. So I'm going to make the energized bees, or empowering bees. If you haven't seen the empowering bees, it's really fun tech. So I'm hoping I can empower this node, and if that doesn't work, I'm just going to put other node in a jar next to the empowering apiary, and one of those will work eventually. So yeah, I'm doing okay in Thaumcraft, but not the greatest. I've got as you can see, I've got the Skullfire, I've got the yeah, this is my best one right now. And I don't think it's even, yeah, I didn't even augment this one. I usually put charge and capacity augments on all my wands and scepters these days, but I made these before I started doing that. So I also made a really nice spa and like soap farm setup on the Vanguard run that I was really proud of. And I know some people have pestered me in a nice way, but pestered nonetheless. Pestered me about making a video about a soap farm, and I've got an idea for kind of like a almost like a 3-part video where I say, this is how you would build the soap farm at the very beginning of Thaumcraft. This is how you would build it kind of like mid Thaumcraft, probably like the IV tier, kind of what I was mentioning earlier. And then the final version would be like full on Thaumic Energistics, full automation, very, very, clean and sleek soap setup, which by the time you can make that, you're really probably just making pure tears and using a talisman and doing things the other way. But I was awfully proud of of Vanguard's spa, and people keep asking about it, so I'm gonna make that video one day. Whether that's in this world or not, I don't know. It would be easy to make some like display setups in this world, so I probably would use this one, but who knows. Another technology that I learned while I was doing the two big group runs is the mirror jars. I love this so much. So I kind of slapped together an instrumentum factory here. And the mirror jars just basically make the jar network work. I like it. This setup is another one. I knew of this setup, but I never actually built one in my own worlds. But when I was doing bees on Minions Run, Brandon Potato actually came over and built this setup for us, but mostly for me to use, to grind out as many bees as I possibly could. And it's fantastic. Basically it just world accelerates a pair of apiaries, and it also works on the acclimatizer set on a pressure plate. I'm running this one on benzene. I'm kind of running everything in this base on benzene right this second. Technically I have nitrobenzene in 2 different places, but I keep running out of nitric. I keep running out of nitric acid. So again, I've got a lot of cool things. A lot of neat things are built. I'm in IV. I'm well on my way to making like multi-block madness and getting all of that going. With that being said, all of my technology is a little bit slapdash, a little bit like tied together with duct tape, and I'm a lot of conduit. So the only reason why I have nitrobenzene is because I put sugar beets over here for the oxygen. If I took those sugar beets away, I would be powerless, literally and figuratively. So a lot of my setups are as clean as they may be, given the use of conduits. They are very clean. Look at my plat line. Very clean plat line. As clean as you can make it, most likely, with just conduit. 0% AE down there. No, literally no AE to be seen. But Flatline doesn't communicate with any other part of the base. It doesn't even communicate with nitrobenzene right across the way, and that's a problem. That's a serious problem. So the way I was doing all of my stuff back then was just mostly out of convenience, but also a little bit of ignorance, perhaps a little bit of I didn't know what I didn't know, and now I do. And now I know some things, and those things are amazing, and I'm going to be using those things. So let's go back over here just really quick. Oh, I heard you. I heard that. All right, we're gonna go back over there again, but that's the reason why I'm building a bunch of pieces and placing them in here. This is kind of like my down payment for bootstrapping myself into a proper applied energistic system. So I don't think I'm going to be building much of that today on stream, but I just wanted to show that one more time. This right now, I need to go back over here. What was grinding? I already know what was grinding. It's this. For whatever reason, I don't know why this electrolyzer does not behave. Why do I have... Ooh, why do I have... Ooh, that's not good. Did I break something? Please tell me I didn't break something. My pick is so good that yeah, I broke something. I see the thing that is broken. Where are you? Oh, this is impossible. Oh, right here. There we go. Cool. All right. So, kids, just friendly reminder: don't have your pick out swinging when you're showing examples of PvP, perhaps. While we're here, though, I do actually have the Mantle of the Raven as well, and some heart canisters, as people see. My other hearts have come from food. 50 bonus hearts, 51 to be exact, off of food alone. You and you. Oh, and I need to put the battery back. All right. Let's check some more waypoints here in just a second. All right. So DS was the last one that I showed off. Elab. I don't remember what Elab is. Elab. End laboratory. Oh, yeah, okay. These are kind of interesting. Alright. Are you mad at me? No? Okay. You are, okay. I don't know what these are. I never did figure out what these do. If they do anything interesting, I would like to know. I haven't ever looked up hardcore Ender expansion. To see what any of this stuff actually does. Might as well do a bit of looting. Looks like I already did a bit of looting. Weakened. Okay. Block of iron. Interesting. And that's my original entrance. Okay. What are you? Ender Mage. Okay. Okay. Cool. Is there an Ender Paladin and an Ender Rogue, perhaps? Can we play a D&D game where you guys go to the overworld? That'd be fun. What are you? Oh, I know what this is. This is a boss battle of some design. I don't think I've ever done this boss, and I don't know if I can fight it right now, honestly. I don't know if I'm strong enough. But I remember that I don't think I was even strong enough to fight my way in the front door. Can I get my shears out? Okay. So let's see. I think that's all of them on the first floor. Perhaps not. Let's get another swig of the Zoom juice. I don't know if there's any good good reason to be doing this thing that I am currently doing. Oh, rude. Okay. Alright, let's get the shears back out. Oh. Are you serious? Oh, come on. Oh, man. Alright, so let's see. Back. Oh, no. I don't have back. Alright. That sucks, you guys. Alright, so we're gonna get some backup stuff from let's see, home DS. Now, one benefit that I'm going to have here is, oh, you know what? No, not right here. I will need to come back to this, but first thing I'm going to get is the clean room. Because this is where I left my magnet. Right here. Yes. I will need you. I will need you. You will go right here. Now. Oh, it's been a long time. I have spare gear somewhere. Oh, where did I put it? And I know there is spare gear in like I know there's spare gear here, but I'm pretty sure I have good spare gear. Where would that be? We're gonna take this just because. And the only other thing I really need right this second, oh yeah, see, I was starting to make quantum pieces. That's about as far as I got, I'm sure. Oh man. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I knew I had a bunch of these. So that's just for emergencies. I only need one. Let's go ahead and put the other one back. Okay, so I need a pickaxe that can break through obsidian. Mining level obsidian. Okay, all right. I think this is all we need. Maybe we will go ahead and take piston boots. Oh, that was the wrong one. E-Lab. All right. Can't see what I'm doing, unfortunately. There is a block there. Okay, so let's put a block right here. Let's see. Put you right here. that sucks. I'm gonna have to remember to put a new oxygen mask on because I don't have that right at the moment. Let's get the good pick going. Oh, where is my good pick? What? Oh, there it is. There it is. Whew. I was about to start freaking out, you guys. Oh, man. All right. Let's, put you away. Oh, what am I doing? Ah, it's too far away. All right. Let's see. About right here. I will cheese you, good sir. There we go. Stardust. I mean, that's terrible. Let's be real. This is terrible loot for the trouble I just spent. Oh, music disc. That's fun. Let's go and play the disc actually because that's probably the only thing of value in this place. And I don't, like I said, I don't think I can beat the boss, however the boss may be. So I'll leave this warp. It's called Elab. We'll leave this, and we're gonna go to the overworld and see if we can play this disc really quick. Why not? Because my original home, like the generic home, is right here in the overworld. Oh, and there used to be a jukebox in here. What? All right, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. All right, all hands on deck. Alert, alert. Somebody stole my jukebox. Where'd it go? All right. I guess we're gonna go out. We'll go out to beat him. Nope. Jukebox. Jukebox. The jukiest of boxes. Where are you? Oh, that's why I'm going so slow. Duh. Okay. There we go. All right. How about over here? All right, there's one. All right. Okay. Alright. Kind of like vaguely chiptune, kind of like oh, it kind of sounds like some Castlevania shit for real. Maybe not. Maybe not. This is not Castlevania anymore. This is what the hard bass version of Castlevania. Yeah, I'm good. While we're playing with the jukebox, let's find the other one. Hold on. Not granite. No. I don't have the other one. There is another special disc that as far as I know. I think Cat and 13 are the ones that I like the most out of the C418 music. But there is another HEE disc, if I remember correctly. All right. So I have, as you can see, I've got E mine, End 1, End Bendrock, ND. So all of those are probably things I need to look through. Okay, this is the end portal. So how about let's do this. And then Del home end. There we go. Looks like this is all pretty much looked through. Might be nice to come through here and pick up some iron doors, but I think I'm kind of past that point in the game of needing those type of resources. So anyway, so let's do End 1. Oh, this was my quick and dirty Enderman farm. You basically just stare down a bunch of Endermen, and then, they can't get to you. This is kind of the lamest thing. Let's be real. So Del home End 1. Okay. And bedrock. Okay. Let's see what you're about. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, Biome Island Core. I don't think I need to do anything with that. I think that might have just been a curiosity that I bookmarked for some reason. Oh yeah, here you can see the interior of the silverfish maze. Absolute nutty place. full of uninteresting things. Although you see all of that loot over here. Loot does intrigue me, but it doesn't look like there's anything super useful. Yeah. And this is also not loading up properly. Weird. So, that was what, end bedrock? Yeah. Dell home end bedrock. Okay. Take another swig of the potion. Now, do I want to make a new home in this biome? Not really. I don't want to go through the silverfish hell because this maze literally is hell. If you've ever been in this thing, it's a freaking nightmare. I don't really want to go in there. So, oh, ads. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice. Yeah, there's ads that are rolling. I run them in a 3-minute block on this channel so you can get up, get a drink, get a snack, stretch, take out the dog, whatever you gotta do, bio break, whatever. I'm not gonna do anything too consequential while the break is happening. Home ND. Now this is in the overworld, if I remember correctly. Yeah, here we go. Yep, I have an Enderman spawner in my mega build. This is called the Nexus. It's also called the Spine, depending on what's going on. Hey, John, what is up, my dude? Yeah, I'm going through the Dwarven Stronghold, trying to clean up some things. Right now, I'm cleaning up the my home list. So home list. I've deleted 5 homes so far, so we're doing okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of cleaning things out. ND is this the Enderman spawner that I've never used, and if I was going to use it, I would make it into a powered spawner. So let's take you, and then Dell home ND. it was too close for comfort, my friend. I couldn't let it. I could not abide it any longer. Let's see. Put you right here. You right here. You've already missed 1 death, although I didn't get a. It didn't drop a head apparently. When I died, either that or I didn't get it. Either way, I am +1 on fails tonight. Yeah, John is the one that's hosting the server, and he also helped me dig out some of these layers, which went directly through one of these things. And this is the other thing that I want to show off that I haven't gotten to yet. Might as well show this off now. This was going to be. Oh no, I shouldn't show this off yet because it's on ad breaks. Okay. Spoilers. Spoilers for the next act. Let's see. ND is deleted. Okay, Europa is what it is. Fend. Fend. What is that? Fend for yourself, perhaps? Hooking my Mega Blast Furnace to Emmy is a little confusion. The new power storage of 21 billion EU is nice, though. Yeah, that did sound awfully nice when you were explaining it to me. Fend, F-end. Oh, far end. Oh, yeah, this is really far in the end. Okay. Yeah, you see the coordinates? Plus 15k minus 14k. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna, I think we're gonna keep... I think we're gonna keep this. What are you? Goodbye. Okay. Alright, is somebody gonna get mad at me every time I touch one of these? It's rude. It's rude, you guys. Oh, you know what? I know I was talking about needing perfect or pristine princesses earlier. The ender bees are always pristine if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. Well. Oh wow, you guys are really actually dumb. Okay. So, this is far end. I guess I'm gonna leave this one. Let's, where are you? Interesting. Okay. So, Fend 2. Okay, I'm assuming it's far end 2. So this was 15.4 and negative 14.5. Oh, yeah, I see. Wow, okay. We're going to have one of those silly types of homes. Might as well do it on solid land system. I don't remember exactly why I was going really far out in the end. I think I was looking for... I don't know if this is 100% true, but I think I was going really far in the end before I made Platline because I was looking for platinum group meteors that have like a 0.1% chance of spawning way far out in the end. I've kind of since learned that that's chasing fool's gold. It really wasn't worth the effort to begin with. And also, I do know in this world I have a full plat line. I don't need any of this for anything. But I think I'll keep this waypoint just for the moment because I might search around to see if there's anything interesting in this vicinity before I delete it. Indium ore. Yeah, we'll search this one later. Fort. I'm assuming that's fortress. But what does that denote? Ah, okay. Is this the one that I stole? Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is the fortress that I took the blaze spawners from. Well, one of them. So I can pretty much delete this one. Okay. Fort. The next one is Ganymede. That one's going to stay. Home Hard. Hard is where I was blasting off from the overworld. Hardened clay biome, if I remember correctly. Yep, I have deleted all of the hardened clay on this thing because I was using it for uh this was one of the several places that I was harvesting hardened clay to turn into cyan stained hardened clay for my mega build, and that was before John so graciously gifted me a super chest full of that material, so that I didn't have to do things like this anymore. But that's what this is. I feel like I should probably keep this one for now, at least. All right, so what's next? Hard, Hob. I think Hob is Hobbiton. Which would be where I wanted to build the Shire or Hobbiton. One of the two. And it was going to be in the side of these hills up against this lake. So the side of this hill is going to be dotted with structures. And that was going to be my my Hobbiton. Or my version of it. We're gonna keep this, but we're gonna set this as the home. Right up here. Okay. Now, what's next? JBC Port. That was, again, John is the one who's running this server, and while I was doing Stone Age things in the first day or two, give or take, John had logged on and speed ran a portal to the Nether. So that was what this this waypoint is, and I use it a lot for my main Nether home. Kitchen. Kitchen is what it is. I've got a kitchen in the overworld. Might as well go there. Let's see. Yeah, I have all of the pieces for a kitchen, but not the kitchen itself. Oh, hello. These were all cocoa colored. I don't know why these went back to being white. Oh well. I was gonna dye them all one color or the other. I was just gonna have like everything be uniform. And since I was using these rusty factory blocks, or the rusty metal plate factory blocks, I thought the cocoa color was much better. I don't know about this. I don't know why these reverted. Hey, potato! Hey! No, this isn't a new world. I'll tell you the story, Potato, because before I joined Minions, I was playing Vanguard, and before I played Vanguard, I was working on this solo run called the Dwarven Stronghold run. And it is enormous. I love this run, and I've just asked John to load it up again, like in the last couple weeks, because I wanted to do some creative building over here. So let's show this off before you run away. Yeah, no worries. I'm still having a lot of fun in the Minions run. I just haven't been on there in the last 5 or 6 days, mostly due to IRL stuff. But look at this. I am building a mega build. It's it is a build that is mega. uh and down here is my main machine floor for basically for IV. I haven't moved everything over, and yep, I still love the Minions server. I really wanted to do some creative building over here. But yeah, you'll see more of this over time. But yeah, if it's eat time, have at it, my friend. It's late for you. Well, relatively speaking. Let's see. But yeah, since I haven't been in this world for so long, I've basically just been running through, kind of rebooting all of the things. Like, I was so proud of yep, IV. It's an IV base with 0 auto processing and 0 auto crafting. So it's a very low tech IV base, if that makes sense. Oh, and actually, hold on. You're gonna love this, Potato. You're gonna love this. Well, no, you're gonna hate this. You're going to actively despise this, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Here's my plat line. You see all these nice quads and all this stuff lined up very nice and neatly? Plat line, full plat line. Full plat line with conduits. 0 AE done at all down here. This is about as clean as I could ever make anything with just conduits. And I did it, and I was happy about doing it, but it is exactly that, Potato. Yes, sir. It is exactly that. So this is the new setup, and I was even using conduit over here. But again, between playing on Vanguard and playing on Minions, I've learned so much in so many different facets of the game that I'm kind of I'm like redesigning all of the things that I'm going to do. And this is the down payment for all of the new stuff that I'm building. Like, you could see, I've got a whole bunch of fluid storage pieces. I'm started making a bunch of dual interfaces. The idea here is that here on this micro setup, I'm going to build enough auto crafting to churn out all of the pieces that I need to build for the full setup. So that's kind of what I'm doing over here. So this is the bootstrap applied energistics setup that I'm going to use. And up here somewhere in this section right here is going to be like the full like mother brain, like the giant 7x7 cube, or it might even be a 6x6, because that looks like I built on evens. Oh, what did I do to myself? I built on evens. Oh, gross. Oh, gross, you guys. This is gross. Ah. While you guys are here, look at this. So this is what these interior corners were going to look like. I didn't like this, so I'm going to change it to this, which is definitely a much more. It definitely goes more towards the hostile architecture of or the malicious aspect of the architecture that I'm going for. It almost looks like teeth or saw blades, which I really like this thing, this detail. Yeah, I tried. Thank you, and thank you, John. I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, I wish I was streaming more often. I wish I was streaming all of my things more often. This and Minions and all of the other cool things that I've got going. But with that being said, whew, work has been really stressful as of late. I work in retail, so it's been, and my store is not running very well. And also, one of my coworkers is on vacation next week. Um, yeah, I was gonna try, but unfortunately, it was raining a lot, and I had some errands to run. I do, I have been trying. I have been trying to start streaming close to when you're done, or sometimes close to when like Vin and Cat are done. It just didn't work out today, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, you will see a whole lot more of this run. This mega build is called Decoherence. But really, I'm coming over here to build and perhaps to bring things up to code, perhaps, if that makes sense, because, you know, yeah, we could joke and put up the crosses on the plat line, but still, the plat line is hot garbage. Not for it being a bad construction, but let me just show you one thing really quickly. Nothing communicates. You can see this is my nitrobenzene setup over here. I've got all of the things that you need for nitrobenzene, and of course some of the multi-block madness getting started over here. But yeah, it doesn't talk to anything. The only reason why I have nitrobenzene at all is because I put sugar beets on this setup to make oxygen to fill this super tank that feeds into whatever it is over here that's making nitric acid. So I thought that was an acceptable setup back when I built it, and it works. It's fully functional. But oh my god, nothing in this base communicates with anything else because it's all on conduits. And again, you joke around about throwing up the cursed emoji, or the scared emoji. Yeah, it's very, very scuffed, but acceptable, like bare minimum functionality. That's what I was shooting for when I was making this over here specifically, because when I made this, I don't know if I even had applied energistics. Either that, or I only had the like just bare storage. But yeah, it's not cutting it anymore. Nothing is staying full automatically. Uh, it just needs to be better. It needs to be better, and I'm in IV now. I've got pieces. I've got good things. And before I moved these sugar beets over, yeah. Hey, have a good night. Have a good night, potato. Yeah. I'm gonna. Hopefully, I can catch you tomorrow morning because I work tomorrow evening. So hopefully. Um. And then yeah, my schedule. Yeah. Thank you, potato. My schedule coming up is actually really insane. Like I mentioned, I've got a coworker that's going out of town for a vacation. It's actually, I think it's a second honeymoon, but I'm not 100% sure. But my boss did it to me again. She's got me scheduled for a Clopin. And they always do it on the week change to try to hide it. So I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, and then Saturday night I have to stay up all night because I work Sunday morning. And there's only 8 hours in between those shifts. So unfortunately, I'm going to be up all night Saturday night. I might actually stream that because I'm going to need something to keep me awake, because I'm going to have to work a full 8-hour shift come home, stay awake, and then leave and do another 8-hour shift. Poor me, oh, poor me. I'm so employed. Oh no. But no, it does suck. It does. It sucks. And my work-life balance has not been very good lately. And that's just going to be the icing on the cake. I've got a funny feeling that even though I'm scheduled to have days off in this coming up week, I have a funny feeling I'm going to end up working 7 in a row. And it's going to end up being like 10 in a row altogether, because I'm going to have these 3 at the end of this week, plus probably all of next week. So John, let me just say it like this. She schedules herself one just about every other week. But you know what happens? She schedules herself for a close to an open, and then she has me there and leaves at 7:30. Oh, because I have to be here in the morning. Yeah, you do. But you're also scheduled to close. You should be doing half of my counts and some of the paperwork and all of the cleanup at the end of the night. You're going to abandon your shift, like leave 3-4 hours early. Yeah. I could complain about her all day. She is not a good boss. But with that being said, she does schedule herself a lot of them, but she doesn't work any of them. Yeah, I don't either. I don't count that as a clopen at all. But she schedules herself those all the time. So that's the technicality. She is very shady, and I don't know if she's a con or just a snake or what, but she is very, very specifically refusing to put anything in text. Like I've demanded to communicate in text so that I have specific instructions in writing so that I can refer back to it later. And she won't put anything in text. And the thing is, the reason why she won't is because she's a fraud. I really do think she's a fraud. I can't prove it though because there's nothing in text. So I'm probably going to stop complaining about her in just a moment, but I'm spending way too much of my mental and physical energy trying to pin this lady to the wall for whatever it is that she's doing, when I should be spending that time having fun, streaming, building cool things in multiple different GTNH runs. I've got a novel that I need to work on. I've got music that I want to make. I've got all these other things that I want to do. And yet I feel like I've been spending the majority of my mental time and energy grinding my gears, trying to get rid of the lazy devil within my midst. And I don't know what to say, y'all. It's not even, she's not worth the time to talk about. She's not worth the paper that she's printed on. But unfortunately, I have to spend a lot of time basically trying to fix the management of my store from the bottom rung up. So it's been very frustrating, and I will stop talking about it here in a second. But that's the reason why I haven't streamed that much lately, because I try not to stream in a bad mood, and I do try to stream when I actually have something to show off or something specific that I've got in mind to do. Oh, crap. This setup sucks so bad. I can't wait to tear this down. But yeah, Yeah, I do agree with exactly what you just said, John. That's the absolute truth of the situation. But yeah. Um I want to try to spend more of my time in the coming weeks ahead. I want to try to spend it working on my creative projects, and um, I don't know how that's going to work out, to be honest with you, because we are uh, again, I work in retail, and there's going to be some hard shocks in retail in the next month or so, um given the geopolitical posturing that is being done at the moment. I don't like talking about politics on this channel either, but but I might get some unexpected time off if the shelves are empty in a month from now. Unexpected and unwanted time off. If that does happen, I'm going to stream like crazy. uh Okay, so anyway, let's get back to home list. So, Hob, home, GPC, lab. Oh, yeah, let's do Lav 1. I'm assuming this is home, Lav 1. But, yes. Oh, okay, interesting. Is this... It's also unclaimed, okay. So I don't need this one. And I'll probably also start getting up on the nether roof. There's a really easy way to get up there that nobody is supposed to talk about. But we're gonna go up there. Probably not today, but soon. Soon. Air quotes. So Del home Lav 1. I think what this was when I was looking for Firestone, you have to find Firestone underneath a lava lake. I believe that there has to be 6 layers of lava above a specific block for it to have a chance of spawning in as a Firestone ore. And I think this is one of those waypoints that I made when I was looking for that. In fact, let's see. Ooh, that was pretty dangerous. Let's not dig straight down. Or at least let's get the potion first. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, I think this was the same fortress that I had a waypoint at as well. Yeah, I did end up finding the Firestone. I don't think I have a fire resist potion on me, so I can't show the trick off. But basically, you just poke your head under the lava, and it's really easy to see if you're doing it the right way. So, do I have actually? Let's go ahead and double check this. Why not? No potions. Potion of night vision, that won't help. No potions. All right, nope, no, never mind. All right, so home lava. Okay. We're back here, so this is fine. I was gonna show this off later, but this is totally fine. So The name of this run is the Dwarven Stronghold, and this is uh the dwarves of the Hollow Mountain clan who live under the divine peaks of, I said there was three. There's actually four divine peaks, but I'm calling it the three peaks. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's only these three that are divine. We'll see. We'll see. But this is because somebody said, okay, so you're doing a Hobbiton / Shire or whatever, so that's a bit like Lord of the Rings coded. It's very, very specifically. And they were like, but you're the dwarves, so is this going to be the Mines of Moria? And I was like, no, of course not. It's not going to be the Mines of Moria. But then I got to thinking about it more and more, and I'm like, man, that would actually be pretty damn cool if I had some sort of think of like the bridge of Khazad-dûm that the Fellowship runs across as they're running away from the Balrog, where you have the that epic scene from the Balrog and Gandalf, like, you shall not pass. Boom. You know what I mean? Like, just such a cool scene. So I was thinking, I just kept dwelling on it more and more. I'm like, this isn't supposed to be Lord of the Rings coded, but I really like the idea of having a really long, rickety bridge. And why not? Why not just rip off the Bridge of Khazad-dûm? Why not just kind of make an homage to that that structure? So that's what this is. This footprint is where I'm going to build that thing. And then you can kind of see, where I've these four blue waypoints. That's the footprint of this area underneath. So this was another gigantic mega project that I kind of bit off a little too early, because, well, first of all, I want to reiterate, I'm not using World Edit, so deleting all of this stone by hand was done, first of all, with my hammer, and second of all, with a Buildcraft builder, which is the reason why I needed the Firestone in the first place, because you needed a Firestone gem for the BC builder. Yeah, I could make my life a whole lot easier with a little bit of World Edit in my life. The only thing is that I don't know, I still haven't done the research to figure out which version to put in. So, but let's be real. Like, as soon as I do figure that out, and I can beg John here to drop the jar in, it's just gonna be a matter of one command to clear the rest of this space. And I don't know. I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to be able to do that, but it does feel a little bit like all the work that I did to clear out the rest of this space is basically just gonna be like Thanos snapped. I don't know. I'm still gonna do it. I'm definitely, I'm definitely still going to ask to have World Edit on here, but it feels like hacks. It feels like all of this hard work that I've done thus far is going to be like mostly for naught. But again, with that being said, I can't wait to have World Edit on here. But yeah, I just haven't found what I haven't done the proper research to find out what version of World Edit I need to put on with this version of GTNH. I just haven't done that research yet. Oh, hello. All right, so I can delete the lava home because I also have a different home to get over here. Yeah. There we go. All right, so Mars, that is self-explanatory. Mega is cool as hell. Let's go over here. Now, I have since found other mountains that will fit the bill if I so desire. This one is way far out. But this mountain was going to be think of it as a second dwarven stronghold. It was going to be like the sister clan or the brother clan, however that would be characterized, of the dwarves of the Hollow Mountain clan. So I was going to do that over here, but this is really far away. So I've decided that I am going to keep this waypoint, but I'm not going to use this mountain. I think I found one that's much closer. It's only like 5,000 blocks away instead of what, 40,000 blocks? Yeah. This is really far away. It just isn't gonna work for what I want. All right, so with that being said, this is such a cool such a cool mountain. Moon is the moon. Might as well go there really quick. The first craft of the MBF has happened. Nice. Congratulations, John. Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know, John is an elite player who made an MVF in what was it, John? Was it HV or EV? I think it was HV. Absolute silliness. He's going to bristle at my characterization, but I will puff you up nonetheless, sir. Yeah, he put what, like 64 EV energy hatches on a Mega EBF to tier it all the way up to ZPM. I think it is. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. Fantastic work. All right, there we go. And I can't go outside because I lost my oxygen mask. So if I went up there, I would start suffocating. Right now I'm inside of the bubble. So I forgot about that. Let's go home and get an oxygen mask really quick before I do anything else. All right. Glue, scuba helmet, reinforced plates. Ugh. Oh, I get it. Okay. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Still a lot of fun. Maximum silliness. I like it. I like it. We're just gonna dump you guys for now. Man, where would I have an extra scuba mask at all? I don't think I do. Oh, man. Oh, hey. Nice. Okay. Yep. Cool. We're good. We're good. We're golden. We Gucci. All right. So now, knack. Pretty sure I can get rid of this one. Yep. This whole meteorite or this whole asteroid here was Naquata, and not that I needed it or wanted, not that I needed it or could use it at the time, but for whatever reason I wanted it, so I went ahead and got, dug the whole thing out. But at this point, I don't think I need this. I don't think I need this waypoint anymore. Because I already have an asteroid waypoint, right? Yeah. So I don't need knack. Okay. All right. Any top? Uh, that one's easy. It's northeast top, and that's gonna be back down there where the yeah, that bridge of Khazad-dûm that I was just mentioning. That's what that is. Any top. You'll see what I mean here in just a second. This is the one that I'm keeping instead of the lava one that I deleted earlier. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. This is the northeast corner of the Nexus, which is the southwest corner of this area. So it's any top, but it probably should be called SW top. Whatever, it doesn't matter. My first tech mod was IC2. Yeah, Batman. I started playing modded around 1.4, kind of like right when Feed the Beast was getting started. I'm pretty sure my first mod pack made by somebody else was FTB Beta A. But before then I had only like I had done modding, or I had tried mods, but it was basically just like the only mod I used was Buildcraft, or the only mod I used was oh shoot, what was the other one back then? Because there was like 3 mods total back then. There was Buildcraft. Shoot, I'm drawing a complete blank right now. I don't know why. There was so many cool mods that got started back then. Like, in fact, my favorite abandoned mod was Ether 2. Which supposedly there is a new group that's reimagining the Ether mod. So hopefully that comes to fruition. But yeah, back then, Greg Tech was an add-on to Industrial Craft, and that's my first uh my first experience playing Greg Tech. In fact, if you wanted to see what that looks like these days, there is a mod called Tech Reborn, and Tech Reborn is what Greg Tech was when back in the day of like 1.4, when it was an IC2 add-on. so yeah, I've been playing Greg Tech since it was like just a fledgling little mode. uh, it's a lot of fun. Um, it's fun to look back at some of that old stuff, and especially again. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that I had a huge hit of nostalgia this week for a multitude of reasons. Um, I dove into the comfort and solitude of familiar things, which is basically what nostalgia is. Um, um, yeah. I had some nostalgia about some old packs too. Like Tackett was absolute blast. I love Hexit was amazing. Um, FTB Monster I think might have been the first pack that I played over and over and over. The gaming group that I used to play with, we played a whole bunch of packs back then. Like any pack you can think of between like the 1.7 and 1.10 days, my group played it and most likely beat it, and most likely beat it in a few days. I think the longest pack that we played back then was, and this is maybe a little bit after the 110 days, but Project Ozone 3 Kappa took us 8 days to end game. But like the last 5 days of that, I think, was just like spamming neutron collectors until we had like 1,000 of them or something like that. I don't even remember. Um, Whatever we were allowed on the server that we were playing on until we got yelled at for having a base like that. How about that? Um, but yeah, I've actually been thinking about going back and playing some old packs. Like I loved the Material Energy series. I loved there's certain ones like Crash Landing, Blightfall, um the other Apocalypse packs, generally speaking, were like, you crash landed on this planet and you have to get your way off, or oh, humanity has corrupted this entire planet and you need to heal it and then escape. All of those mod packs, I played all of them. I love them. I love Skyblocks. I've played a ton of Skyblocks. Ex Nihilo is one of my favorite mods. In fact, I used to play Greg Block. Uh, Played that several times, and Greg Block is a hot mess. It's not a good pack, but there's something there's something very very rewarding about using Ex Nihilo to get Greg Tech ores. I absolutely love it for whatever reason. Uh let's see, other packs back in the day. There was a 1.5 pack called Blood and Bones. It was the first like hardcore challenge pack that I ever played. Of course, other than FTB Beta A, which was technically a challenge pack because you had to complete the pyramid. But Blood and Bones was the first actual challenge pack, like the first pack that my team couldn't beat. I think I got the furthest in that one. Um, I did the whole like the Witchery Nightmare run in Blood and Bones. But that's as far as I got, as far as I can remember. None of the rest of my team made it past the first day in Blood and Bones. They just like they kept getting killed by Jabberwocks and other whatever the creature mod was in that. I can't remember the exact name, but I know it was the Jabberwocks that got most people. But yeah, uh, but that's why I have a fondness for old mods like Industrial Craft, Buildcraft, Railcraft, uh, Tankers is pretty old. Um, Twilight Forest is pretty old. Shoot. Again, Greg Tech. Even though Greg Tech has been steadily improved over the last 10 years, it was relatively early in the modding scene. Yeah. Yeah, I got bit by nostalgia pretty hard in the last week or so. Uh, I'm one of those people that was proud to say that that I don't listen to any kind of old music. I'm not sentimental or nostalgic at all. You know, most of the films I watch, most of the TV I watch, most of the music I listen to is made relatively recently. I pride myself on being someone who goes out and searches for new music. Like I'm a middle-aged guy who searches for new music. I am few and far between. You know, a lot of people my age tend to get a little bit close-minded, and I see exactly how it happens. It's that retreat, a retreat into comfortable surroundings that is the poisonous allure of nostalgia. Um, with that being said, I do love things that were made back in the day. But yeah, uh, I have been on quite a nostalgia trip lately. And I kind of I see the flaw for what it is, but I have fallen into it anyway. But yeah, Tekkit Classic was a top tier pack. I loved Tekkit. I loved Tekkit. I loved Hexit. I loved all of that stuff. The Tekkit launcher with volts and all that other stuff, and then the FTP launcher back in the day. You know, like again with regrowth and rebirth and monster and all of those old FTP packs before they got overwolfed. Uh, uh, so I don't know if anybody is going to remember this, but there was a thing a long time ago called Bucket, which was basically Forge before Forge. If anybody remembers Bucket, Bukkit. I'm assuming that Bucket might actually still exist in some form or another. So I don't want to act like you guys are ignorant of Bucket. But that's where I got my start, is using Bucket. And I used to play on a vanilla server that used Bucket. And it might actually still be around. Yeah. Hey Abiru, what is up? But yeah, my first introduction to modding and server, like having cool things that weren't strictly vanilla, was a server mod called Residence. And Residence was written in part or maintained in part by a guy named Toothpick. And I played on Toothpick's vanilla Minecraft server back in the day. I think it was called DurkoCraft or DinkoCraft, something like that. It was something like that. But anyway, uh, Toothpick was maintaining Residence, and if you could imagine, Residence was. I guess I shouldn't presuppose anything. I'm assuming that all of you guys know about the gold shovel mod, Grief Prevention, where you use a gold shovel to mark out spaces in 3 dimensions to claim. Residents did a similar thing, except you could claim true 3 dimensional spaces. Like you could actually, instead of claiming a space from like bedrock to height limit, you could specify that the space that you're claiming is only 10 blocks tall or something like that. So I would use Residence plus Res Extras to make really, really cool custom spaces for spawners, for dark rooms, for redstone contraptions. I made a really cool Res Extra of space for a fighting tournament. Uh, I made a glass. Hold on, let me say this perfectly. it was an arena that was sheathed in glass so that everybody could see everything going on, but it was protected in such a way with residents and res extra that um that players that weren't on my team and had no other permissions in my claim could go to my arena, click a button, go in, and do literally anything in the playing surface, including using TNT, lava, water, whatever, and it would not break my structure, and the game would play flawlessly. The only thing that I couldn't do was clear it afterwards, which would have required a a command block, and that was kind of before command blocks were a thing. Yeah. So yeah, I loved grief prevention. Residence was way better than grief prevention, and I was that elitist that was always like, oh well, you guys should be using res extras. My server is better. I was that guy. Oh, there's an ad that's gonna start here in a minute. I guess I'm gonna wait on this story. When ads play on this server, I try to let people get up and have a chance to like get a drink, get a snack, stretch, take the dog out, whatever you gotta do. I need to get some water myself because I've been babbling this whole time, and I need a drink. So, when the ads actually start, I'm gonna get up and get some water. Yeah, I like this little trip down memory lane. I want to play some of these old packs, but again, I'm generally not a nostalgic person, and for me to fall headfirst into nostalgia, just kind of goes to show how stressful my life has been the last couple weeks. Longing for the simple comfort of familiar things. That is my new definition of nostalgia. All right. Let's see. Nick. I don't know where Nick is. Ah, nickel. Okay. All right. All right. Nothing interesting. Okay. I just want to make sure there's nothing interesting in the area. Okay. All right. Okay. How about this? I am going to get that cup of water really quick. So I'm just gonna idle here for just a second. Oh no, wrong. Where are you? Right here. Yeah, BRB. Whew, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, 30 seconds left in the ad break, so we're just gonna idle for a second. It's not a big deal. Oh man, it is raining. Oh my. Okay, so Del Home Nick. And then I could probably, let's see. No. Alright, I've already depleted this. Both of these. Okay, perfect. Hey, King! What up, my dude? Yep, the ad ends in like 5 seconds, so I'm just gonna let it roll. What is up, everybody? Welcome back, and welcome in, King. I appreciate you. Yeah, I was having a bit of a nostalgia trip. I was talking about a bunch of old mod packs and plugins and stuff like that that I used to use, and let me just say one more thing about Residence. Like, it was absolutely fantastic to select a three-dimensional space, almost like you would do in World Edit, and then set flags for that space. Like, I could set, like, if I wanted to have a mob spawner, I could set like plus spawn minus creeper, so that I could have a vanilla spawner in a box on a vanilla server, but no creepers would spawn and ruin my structure. It's fantastic stuff. I loved Residence. Anyway, what we're doing here today, King, is I'm on my solo world, and I'm mostly just going through my my homes and deleting a bunch, or trying to. I'm down to 44. I was at 55 when I started. I figure I'm gonna get down to about 36 tops, but some of these cannot go away. But this is the next one, Oil and Oil 2. Those are both gonna stay because those are my these are temps that I'm going to continue to use, but we can just go look at them anyway. Oil. They're both in the overworld. Okay. Well, it's full. I wonder how much is left. Let's not make a fatal mistake here. Oh, is that water? I think I see water down here. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. The Ophanix is not that great. Okay. Oh, nice, King. Hey, that's some king behavior right there. Keep it going, my dude. I know I need to get up and be a little bit more active myself. That is one thing that I intend to work on sometime soon, is to increase my overall rate of activity. I've gotten rather sedentary uh, as of late. I know it's mostly because of my difficult schedule and not getting a whole lot of free time to do anything, but I am getting sedentary nonetheless. Are you talking about the 300, the Steamgate version that they did for the Oh, haha. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, 274 is really cool. It's really nice. I like it. This world is still running on 261, but generally speaking, I didn't want to have to ask John to upgrade it twice in 2 months, because sometime real soon 2.8 is going to start rolling out, and that's what I want this to get updated to, is 2.8. I can wait until then. Yeah, 274 has a lot of cool stuff in it, and they're already starting to roll out some of the cool quality of life upgrades. Um, yeah, 270 is there is some issues with that, and there's also some serious issues I've heard with 273. Uh, I know that on the Minions run we're using 273, but it's a um it is a dev version of 273 that's got certain things fixed in it. Um, yeah, I haven't actually been on Minions in a few days, other than dropping off a couple random things here and there. Huh. I like the Minions run. I am just a bit lost about what we're doing there at the moment, and I've been so busy IRL that I didn't want to start a project and then do, like, maybe like 1 hour of work on it and then abandon it for a few weeks, like I have been doing. uh, uh, um, so uh, that's the other reason why I'm over here in the Dwarven Stronghold run, is because I know what's going on here. Um, I know what's going on here, and I know who needs to fix everything on this run. It's me. I need to be doing the fixing. I'm doing all the work here. Hello, hello. Yeah, I think so too. There is some quality of life stuff that they added for the Steamgate run, that's going into 2.8. Very specifically, Adidia has been showing off. I don't remember the name of the feature, but it's almost like NEI auto crafting, and you would have to watch Adidia's stream to know what I'm talking about specifically. But he's got this thing where, like, he can favorite certain recipes, and if he's got a whole line of recipes favorited, he can uh he can auto craft the final result of that line all in one shot. It's really impressive stuff. Oh, hello. Hello. Hello, Mr. Creep. How are you? I was panicking there. I didn't know what to do other than just keep swinging. Pretty bad. There we go. I hate those snaps. Or pops, or whatever they're called. Yeah, I need to get some commands. That's another thing that I was planning on doing relatively soon. I wanted to get some commands for the channel. I wanted to get some like channel games or like, you know, chat games of some type. I've been wanting to play some music on this stream, which is the other one of the other ankles of my nostalgia trip is I made a whole long 90s playlist on my it's unlisted on my YouTube channel, but I think you could probably find it if you needed to, wanted to. I'm gonna add to that list. I've actually got two lists. I've got an old like an old school like 90s rock list, and then I've got a kind of like a modern rock list that I've been working on as well. Because, like I mentioned, up until a few days ago, I was the person that was proudly saying that I was immune to nostalgia. That everything that I listen to is less than 10 years old, and I don't even bother with the old stuff from back in the day, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, that was me. With that being said, I never did learn what I needed to do to because there's a certain setting that you have to set so that you can play music to Twitch, but it doesn't save to the VOD. And I know it's simple. I know it's easy. I just haven't done it yet. But that's one of the things that I'm going to do pretty soon. Just like an overall. Oh man! All right, Speedy. I don't need none of you. Get out of here. But yeah, I want to do some like an overall. I don't know. Stream glow up perhaps. I don't know. I don't know what the term would be. I want you guys to have more things to do and to have more fun doing the things that you want to do. Thought about putting the fishing game on because I know the fishing game is on several people's streams that I watch, including Adidia. I think Ruckus has that. There's at least one other person that I watch a lot that has that fishing game on. I'm drawing a blank at the moment, but that's mostly because I got streamer brain. Let's see. But yeah, I've been thinking about putting some of those games on. Then all right. Ooh, don't scare me like that game. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, another one. Okay. Oh, give me a dead end, please. This is close enough. Yeah, I'm not keeping any of this stuff, honestly. Alright, and I already saw this place, yeah. Alright. Alright. That must go to the surface, okay. Alright. Oh, is that all this is? Okay. Man, I thought there was another way to go up. That's a shame. All right. So let's see. Oh, this is underneath oil. Okay, yeah. So this is all generally probably don't need to deal with any of this stuff. Let's go to oil 2 and just verify that this is yeah, this is an old old oil well. So let's see. Did I unclaim it? It is unclaimed. Okay. Del Home Oil 2. I'll end up making a new oil 2 eventually. Doesn't matter. OP is oil ore processing, so I know which one that is. Phobos is the Martian moon. Ross is Ross 128b. If you haven't seen that before. There's nothing really to see, but the only reason why I'm going here is because Adidia and friends are going to be doing a Ross run, and it's out here on this planet that alright, it is nighttime. You have not been spoiled. Oh well. SE? I don't remember what this is. SE? What would that be? Oh, southeast. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Another crazy cave system. This one is probably completely lit up already, but I might go through here and then harvest all of the Rockies. Let's see. I know I've mentioned this several times before, and I'm not anywhere any closer to this goal than I have been. But I have talked about wanting to play other games on this channel, and I figure, at some point when I have more time to play games, I will do that. Um, I just the way that I've been trying to do it as of right now is if I'm only streaming like 1 day a week, I want it to be GTNH. If I was streaming like 4 or 5 times a week, one of those would be a different type of thing, probably every week. But that would be like, if I was streaming regularly, had a schedule, people could, rely on certain days or certain streams or whatever. Okay, don't be weird. Don't be weird, water. Don't be weird. Let's see. I've got a bunch of games that I would love to play. I'm just I'm not good at, how should I say this? Because it's a problem I have in this game too. I'm not very good at learning things as I go. Like I kind of want to I don't want to have to fumble through things on stream most of the time. So if it's something that I haven't played before, generally like a first a first impressions or first viewing generally wouldn't be on stream for me. But maybe that's something I should change. Um, I generally don't go into anything blind. But if that would be fun for other people, I could consider it. Fish that. Oh. Oh, and actually, hold on. Where did you fall down from? Yeah, probably somewhere in here. Um, yeah, I've got games both new and old that I want to play. That I would love to play on stream. Um, Everything from like AAA titles, like I've got Baldur's Gate 3, uh, which was a Christmas present. Um, and then on the other side of the spectrum, there's a game that I know Abiru has played several times, but it's called Downwell, and Downwell is an enormous amount of fun. It is such a good quality experience. It's just very difficult to deal with given the size of the playing field. It would probably need to go in some sort of frame to look right. And at least up to this point, I haven't used any of that type of stuff. I don't have overlays or frames or anything like that on this stream. So, um, yeah, I would love to play some Rogue Legacy. I would love to play um, Balatro. I love Balatro. Um, there's a bunch of other games that I would love to play. But again, since I am more or less a GTNH streamer, um while my stream output is relatively low, I'm going to stick with GTNH. But those are the kind of things that I want to do for the future. And naturally, there's always going to be a new game that makes its way onto that list. Um, that might muscle old ones off. Like one of the ones that made it onto that list was Buckshot Roulette. I really like that game. It's a lot of fun. Um, Whether or not that's something that I want to stream on my channel, I don't know. but it's a lot of fun. And if I was playing random games all the time, that would be one of them. Um, uh, excuse you. But yeah, oh, hello. Bit of a cursed corner of uh of this rogue dungeon that didn't get cleaned out. Yeah, because I think this is the big opening for how do I get over there? Yeah. Yeah, see? This is the Nexus. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, and saw you. Hello. Looking on the walls of the Nexus might be a good idea for hives. And I didn't even think to look on the walls of the other opening, of the other space over here. Which is let's just warp there. Home in a top. Yeah. So oh, that's why. Okay, I was like, why is my why is night vision not working? Maybe because it's out. Uh let's go clean room is probably a good place for this. All bunch of garbage in all of these machines. Oh, I can't wait to tear this down and put it somewhere else. It's gonna be so good once I can fully get away from my lawn base out here in the PDEM. But there is a lot of work that's gonna go into that, and honestly, I don't know what that I don't know what that timeline is gonna look like. Um, it's gonna all depend on time off, honestly. Um, I've got some vacation time that I've been trying to use, but I was trying to get my boss to like let me use like a day a week for a couple months, just to like just to use up my PTO. But at this point, I think I might just take it in one shot and have a real vacation. It'll be a staycation. I'm not going anywhere. but um but it would be fun to stream a whole bunch of days in a row. Like I this is something that I want to do. Like I don't want to blow it out of proportions or put too much into it, or uh I don't know what the right phrase I'm looking for, but like I want to stream. I want to be a streamer, regardless of any kind of like uh financial aspect. I've got a job. You know what I mean? Like I don't, this is not what I do for money. Like this is what I do for fun, but I want to do more of it. I would like to do this more often. And so So with that being said, my job is not cooperating. uh, um, I do have leads on other jobs that might actually be a little bit more chill or a little bit more, on my wavelength. But um, and again, I don't I try to stay away from politics on this channel. But we're going to have some shocks in the system here in the States in the next month or so. Say like 3 to 6 weeks, give or take. You're going to see the infamous picture of empty store shelves, even if it is just temporary. It's gonna happen. So hopefully everybody is prepared for that. And I work in retail, so it's going to be an absolute nightmare. I'm going to be right in the middle of that madness, which is not conducive to getting any time off. Damn it. Can I heal these? I can. Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. Have I been breaking Mana Steel scoops when I should be repairing them? Oh. Okay. All right. Hold on. I swear I had like 4 more. Where are you? Villager? Okay. Hmm. What do we got over here, actually? Let's use this one up as well. Why not? Let's put this one away for the backup, and we'll use the iron scoop until it's used up. Okay, so SE. I'll leave that. Taint. Let's just see what this is about. Of course, it's a tainted biome, but I want to see what its characteristics are. Okay. Okay, it's this way. So I'm gonna just do a quick check for hives. Alright, hive check was a failure. So apparently, just seeing the way that this looks, apparently I did not spend that much time here because the taint didn't spread like hardly at all. And yeah. I don't let's see. Let's see if I can get some slimy goos or whatever the hell they're called. Yeah, no. And poop. Alright. The tainted goo will stay okay in your bag until you want to use it. but if you leave it in your inventory, it'll oh, duh. There we go. Actually, hold on. I want to put these down here. All right. Yeah, it's taint. It is what it is. Let's move on to the next one. What is the next one? TC. TC. What would that be? I can't think of what this would be. Oh, Temp Cirrus. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. What? Oh, I need it. Oh, ooh, okay. Hold on a minute. Ooh, that's gonna suck. You know, the worst part about this situation is that the radiation is only barely hurting me, but I won't be able to warp. I will not be able to go home like this. So let's see if I can get. I don't know if this is gonna help at all. Yeah, see, I am actually in trouble. I am actually in trouble. How am I gonna do this? All right, well, you guys, I hate to do this, but I'm going to raid somebody because I might actually have to get warped home. We're gonna raid somebody. Who are we raiding? Let's raid Zareth. Okay. Yep, it has been fun, you guys. I will stream again relatively soon. I don't know when that is going to be because my schedule for the next week is gonna be garbage. But until then, have fun, and I'll see you then. Peace.